Hello there, everyone at Enchanted Emerald. This is Melissa bringing you a reading here for today for Self-Care Sunday, September 24th, 2023. And today, out of the Light Seers Tarot, we have two cards coming out. The first is the Empress, which for me is my absolute favorite card of any deck, and it gives me absolutely all of the vibes, and I love it so much. It comes out today with the Six of Wands. So really feeling as though this is an energy that is bringing in this wave of Libra season. So I don't really feel like Libra season really gets a lot of chatter as much as like Taurus season or Virgo season. I think you hear a lot more when it comes to some of the earth signs and the Venus, right? But Libra season is upon us, and so this is the wave of Libra season coming in with these cards today. Really feeling as though this is a sense of balance, of course, coming in with that. You know, Libra is represented by the scales, and so I get this feeling as though there is this sense of feeling like well-traveled. You've been through a lot, and now you're coming onto the other side of things. You're feeling maybe possibly bringing more balance into your life, or maybe you are feeling more balanced. And I feel like this experience that you had in the past, it was something that you had to go through in order to get to this space, right? I feel like it was a bit of sowing some wild oats, right? You had to go through all of those experiences to keep yourself from feeling restless, from not doing those things, right? It was meant to inspire you, to bring in new ideas. It was meant to be thought-provoking. And so you really had to learn that you were not in a space where you couldn't do those things, right? You had to prove to yourself that you could do those things as well. And I do feel like from this, you've gotten to this space where, you know, I feel like, man, I really had a time in my life where I kind of went all out, and it's not who I really am. And so now you're really in tune with who you are at your core. And so I just get the sense too that maybe you weren't putting a lot of attention where you needed to put attention, or perhaps you acted in a way that you feel as though you feel guilty about, or maybe you have some shame about that. Maybe you didn't respect things that you now respect very much. And so I just get the sense that you may be wanting to give credit where credit is due. And so I just feel like this could be, thanking your supports. Thank you so much for allowing me the time and energy and space to be who I needed to be in that time to make me who I am today, or whether you're giving thanks to a higher power for guiding you to become who you are today. I just feel like there's this sense of giving credit where credit is due, because maybe you had guidance along the way, and now you're like, hey, I'm really grateful for that experience. I'm really grateful to these people to help me along my journey, and here I am, and I'm really proud of that. And so I feel like there is a sense here too with that, you know, being that you respect that journey very deeply, and you respect those people that helped you along this path. I do feel like there's a sense here that you will be making amends for something. I think that coming in with this, there's a lot of clarity. So whether this is actually reaching out, having a conversation, apologizing, whether this is something that you're doing to have like kind gesture, reaching out and being the first person to make a move in terms of a kind gesture, sending somebody something really nice, whether it's flowers or clothing items, or buying somebody a meal and breaking bread with that person and having that conversation. I do feel like through that all, there will be a sense of like soothing things over and making things better. Like I get it, I come from a space where I feel like there's a lot of anxiety and turmoil, and then that's kind of quelled, and I feel like there's just building blocks from there. So I feel this is really great, a really great space to work with. So moving into this Empress energy, I really feel like this is a sense of eternal blessing, a eternal blessing that is progressing. Okay, so I feel like there's a sense to acknowledge here that there are eternal blessings and then there are worldly blessings, right? So when we talk about our worldly blessings, that's our material things, our monies, being abundant in terms of having stuff that we need, things that we need, right? And then there are the eternal blessings that come with that. And that is the wisdom, right? Knowing, living a purpose-driven life, living wholeheartedly. And I think that what comes in with that is just knowing that you are enough at the end of every single day, despite all of the difficult circumstances that you may be experiencing. And so I think that what is highlighted through all of this is that you could be giving birth, so to speak, with that Empress card to more self-compassion, really living life on your own terms. And that is kind of taking away from these experiences a new definition of success, right? You will be defining success on your own terms, living courageously, and really following your heart with these ideas that you've now come up with as a result of going through these experiences. So these ideas to others, they might seem crazy. It might completely abandon what seems to be normal or what seems to provide structure in one's life. But this is really where you have to get in touch with how you feel and what makes you who you are at your core, because you're really going to have to contest with leaving behind what it means to care about what other people think of you. And so this is making sure that you are defining your own success and what that means to you, what success looks like to you in your life, based on the eternal blessings and less about the worldly blessings, right? Because you could find your success not being measured by the amount of money that you have and not being measured by the amount of productivity that you can accomplish while you're in a workplace, right? What if your success was simply defined by how much joy you found in every single day? What if your success was defined on simply making a difference in just one person's life every single day? What would that mean to you? What would that look like for you? And how would you go about accomplishing those things? And so this is really where it's an opportunity for us to look over our life and see how we are provided with many, many options throughout every single day to accomplish those tasks, and we are choosing each moment how to respond to those opportunities. So is it this I'm too busy to get that done? Is it because you're too busy because your success is defined by something else, and so you're hustling and grinding, and so you don't take that moment to have that conversation in the grocery store with someone, and that person could be really struggling that day, and really just the highlight of their day could be that conversation that they need with you, right? So where they reach out and they say something to you, and you just simply make a comment and keep moving. Or you could choose in that moment and just feel that pull, feel that intuition, to have that conversation, to stop and to make it more of a conversation, because it's not about whatever it is that they're buying or they're commenting on, but it's because they needed that social connection, which is really so much about this Libra season, right? Because Libras are social creatures. And so, really feel like that's what this is about at this time. Really having the faith and trusting that everything is going to work out as you follow your heart and move through this, and you're following your intuition. So understanding that amazing things can happen right now for you if you are in this state of allowing these things to happen for you. And so when you get yourself into this place of allowing, how do we do that? We are focusing more on moments of joy, focusing more on moments of peace, focusing more on moments of connection, focusing more on our goal and our outcome of self-compassion and living that purpose-driven life, and less about how much did I make today, or how much did I produce today at work, you know? So really thinking about that in terms of making a difference in others. And that's really where I feel like the future is moving in terms of New Earth, if you're thinking like light worker aspect. So kindness and really focusing on that is the main goal here. So that is how we tithe. That is the sense that I'm getting. That is how we are tithing, right? It's not necessarily monetarily, right? We will be provided for as long as we are doing the work to help others on their journey, or to extend that kind gesture, or to help others in some way. That is our focus. That is our goal, right? So if you're feeling called or compelled to help someone monetarily, sure, that's a tithe. If you are also compelled to have a conversation in the grocery store, that's also a form of tithe, right? Because money is just an energy. And so you are connecting with energy in whatever it is that you're doing wholeheartedly, okay? And so you will have returns exponentially regardless. So this is a beautiful energy here to ride the wave of the Libra season and to start to connect more with the energies that you're intending to connect with. You could be setting intentions right now for friends that you want to connect with in terms of your tribe, what qualities you want to connect with, and other people. Conversations that you want to have, great flow of ideas back and forth in terms of manifestation. And really thinking here too, vision boards, or doing vision boards together in a group with your friends, because I was, of course, inclined to pull a card here out of the Sacred Self-Care Oracle, and out of that we did get the spend time with friends, right? And so whatever tasks that you are doing, whether you are baking and you're making something and putting lots of love and intent into that, and you're doing that mindfully, and you're treating your body with something that is good, that can bring up memories for you right now. It's connecting with that energy. It could be journaling together. It could be playing a game together and connecting with that joy energy, whatever that looks like for you. This amazing meeting of the minds can inspire more and more of that success, right? And so that is about connecting with that joy energy to celebrate your successes, how far you've come, and then planting, of course, with that, more seeds of intention for more success and more joy in the future. So that's beautiful energy here. So really take advantage of this Libra season, this harmonious energy that's kind of coming in with that. I do feel that you could really have to take initiative with this in terms of making that amends, being the first person to reach out to work on relationships at this time. And I do feel like you possibly could have to be assertive in some way or forthright in some way, but that doesn't mean that you have to be forceful. But this helps too to enhance the beauty of your soul on all levels. I'm just getting, I want to say on all levels, because I was just feeling like they were steps to something, to something that you were working on or leveling up, or that it's coming in waves, something to that effect. But it was just very clear to me, it was more like 1, 2, 3, 4 things that you have to do, or that it was just on levels of things that you are reaching in terms of soul level energies that you're working with. So beautiful read here for us today, and I do so hope that it resonates for you. As always, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will be back with another read for you guys again soon. Take care.